Hi, I'm Carrie Case, and today I'm going to try to introduce you to the Bing.com webpage that I really like. So, I have what I call healthy human habits that I encourage from all of my students, and typically what that means is that there's two daily habits. Well, there's lots of daily habits, but there's two daily habits I encourage for my students to have every single day in order to encourage their academics and to encourage their test prep. So the first is to journal every day. I always encourage all my students to journal for at least 30 minutes a day. Typically at the end of the day, pencil and paper, pen and paper, brain dump type of journaling. And that way the students learn, their brains and hands learn to communicate so that when they're bubbling in a test or writing an essay, they're more comfortable with expressing their thoughts on paper. They're accustomed to sharing their thoughts with paper, but then also because they have worked on that coordination, they're less likely to misbubble or make some mistakes in doing their work on a test or an assignment. The second healthy human habit that I encourage every single day is to read at least 30 minutes a day. And this can be a novel or a magazine, but I typically encourage Bing, especially from my students who are doing test prep, because this is a wide variety of resources. So this website is bing.com, and it is a search engine, but there's some great stuff about the search engine just because it encourages my students to read a variety of resources at a lot of different difficulty levels. And because it pretty much pulls from just about every news source, it's not terribly biased. But then there's also some fun ways here to get into reading and to accumulate some outside knowledge that they may not normally get from their favorite graphic novel or their favorite novel or their favorite magazine. Instead, what this does is that this turns around and gives an opportunity to experience some different texts at different levels, different verbal styles and structures, things like that. Now, the cool thing is of course, I try to give my students motivation to do anything I'm asking them to do. So if you have a Microsoft account, or you can make one for free, you can log in here. And whenever you read an article, you actually end up gaining points on your Microsoft account. And you can get free food, free coffee. You can donate to charity with those points. You can get Xbox credit. So there's a whole lot of things that you can do with these rewards here. So there's nothing I'm going to ask you to do that doesn't have some sort of actual physical reward if I can help it. And so when you click on an article down here, you can actually see that it'll turn around and add to my rewards. So you see the points added right there. And as I go through each of these articles, I can add points to my account, which I really like. Okay. And so that's definitely helpful when I'm doing that. But here's the other cool thing. So you'll notice that as I wiggle around the page, you'll see the little cube pop up here in the screen. And that is going to be on this picture here. And so usually this is a little quiz of the picture that's here. And it's asking me if I can see this medieval castle and where is it located. And so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to take a stab in the dark and I'm going to go with Germany. And the really cool thing here is that it also now introduces some opportunities to me to read more about this castle and also to take additional questions about this particular topic and kind of learn some stuff out of the ordinary. For test prep, this is beautiful because a lot of times this is the kind of stuff that they are going to use to make the grammar passages. So if you're getting some exposure to different words, places, artists, then you have a better chance of maybe possibly running into it on test day, which is really cool. And I absolutely love that. Now, also, as you take some of these quizzes and you go through here, and I'm going to go here, and I did not get that one right. And so again, I'm going to click again and go to the next question, and it's going to I'm going to give that, and of course I was wrong again. So the cool thing is though is that I can go in here and it starts to give me all these different articles, and I was just of course guessing through there. So now I'm going to click and get my score. And so this is also the other thing, is once you get your score, you can go ahead and look at other quizzes. And so this is a fun thing as well, to just kind of see some other quizzes that you can take and some other ways to gain points. And so there's lots of different ways to use this resource. So again, this is just a really nice, interesting way to get in some reading every day. You can also download the app to your phone, and you're getting that 30 minutes of reading. You're getting exposures to some different verbal styles. You're getting exposure to different topics. Some of these are science, some of these are humanities, and you get an opportunity to earn some points to get some free stuff. And I typically like my free Starbucks or my free Dunkin' Donuts because that's me. Okay, hope this helps. Thanks.